Hey everybody, it's Alan, and I hope that you are doing well. So April 14th is the birthday of one Mr. Ritchie Blackmore. Frankly, one of the most important guitar players of the past 50 plus years. His time with Deep Purple inspired countless guitar players to take up the instrument and play a different style than you might have heard in the sort of blues-laden hard rock of the early 1970s. He infused rock with a bit more classical-inspired stuff. Between him and John Lord, you really had a totally different kind of sonic landscape in the hard rock genre. Deep Purple obviously wasn't his only thing. His time with Rainbow, not to mention all the sort of Renaissance fair neoclassical acoustic stuff he's done in the past 30 plus years, also contributes to his legacy and legend. In honor of his birthday, we're going to play a song called The Mule, which, of course, it doesn't escape me that one of my favorite bands is called The Mule, but that is not the reason I'm playing this song. I'm playing it because Ritchie is just an absolute beast on this track. So here's The Mule by Deep Purple in celebration of Ritchie Blackmore's birthday. This is not exactly going out on a limb, but I'm going to say it because I think it just needs to be said. The lineup of Ian Gillan, Ritchie Blackmore, Roger Glover, John Lord, and Ian Pace are one of the greatest lineups for a band in rock music history. Just straightforward. Extraordinary musicianship combined with a phenomenal voice that just really should have been even bigger than they were. Truthfully, there are a lot of times I'd rather listen to Deep Purple than Led Zeppelin. Oh, wow, strike me down for saying something like that. Truth be told, I was never the biggest Led Zeppelin fan. I always enjoyed Deep Purple more than Led Zeppelin. That being said, Led Zeppelin caught a wave and wrote it and wrote it and wrote it and wrote some amazing songs. The situations that befell Deep Purple every time they attempted to tour the United States really kind of set them back from keeping that same kind of momentum that Led Zeppelin did. Whether it was health concerns or stolen equipment or whatever the heck it was that caused Deep Purple's escapades into the United States market to be, derailed. It had the opportunity, the band had the opportunity, and they just, whatever the case may be, could not make the absolute most of it. And it's just kind of a shame. So they're kind of, for me, at least here living in the US, have always been sort of one of those, if you know kind of bands. It's like, if you know how good Deep Purple is, you know how good Deep Purple is. And the average listener of music might not pay as much attention to it. Sure, they know Smoke on the Water. But do they know a song like The Mule? No, probably not. They've heard the hits, but they haven't heard the deeper tracks that really, if they had had the momentum carry on through their attempts to break the U.S. market wide open, could have been every bit as big as Led Zeppelin, in my opinion. With that said, happy birthday to the legend that is Ritchie Blackmore. Hope you all enjoyed this. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. We can talk about it further. Know that I appreciate all of you, and I wish you well. Take care.